Welcome. Why you could be anything is a curse. You're scrolling through social media at 2 a.m. Someone from high school just launched a startup. Your college roommate is traveling through Asia. That guy from the gym is now a fitness influencer. And you're lying in bed, paralyzed by a single thought, I could be doing all of that too. This isn't motivation. It's torture. Welcome to the modern condition, where unlimited possibility has become unlimited suffering. Where the freedom to be anything has trapped us into being nothing. Today, we're diving into the darkest corner of self-improvement culture, the tyranny of potential. If you've ever felt frozen by too many options, crushed by expectations, or guilty for being ordinary despite being capable of so much more, this will change how you see your entire life. Let's destroy some dreams. You've been lied to your entire life. The most devastating lie? You can be anything you want to be. This sounds inspirational, empowering, the foundation of modern self-help culture. But it's actually a psychological prison that's paralyzing an entire generation. The paradox of choice. In 2000, psychologists Sheena Iyengar and Lepper conducted what's now called the jam study at a California grocery store. They set up 2 tasting booths, one with 24 varieties of jam, another with just 6. The results shocked everyone. While 60% of customers stopped at the large display versus 40% at the small one, only 3% of people who saw 24 jams actually bought anything. At the 6 jam booth, 30% made a purchase, 10 times higher. This isn't about jam. It's about your entire life. When you're told you can be anything, a doctor, entrepreneur, artist, influencer, programmer, trader, writer, you end up frozen. Each path you choose means killing infinite other versions of yourself. The pre-med student mourns the lost entrepreneur. The corporate worker grieves the artist they never became. Schwartz called this the paradox of choice in his 2004 research. More options don't create more freedom. They create more anxiety, regret, and paralysis. The graveyard of unrealized potential. Here's the dark truth nobody tells you. Potential is worthless. It's a ghost. Unrealized potential is just another word for failure dressed in comfortable clothing. Every person has potential to be exceptional at something they've never tried. But that potential only exists because it's untested. The moment you actually pursue it, you face reality. Maybe you're not that good, maybe it's harder than you thought, maybe you don't even enjoy it. Philosopher Søren Kierkegaard described a specific kind of despair in The Sickness Unto Death, the despair of possibility. When everything is possible, nothing is actual. You live in an endless state of becoming, never being. Consider the gifted child syndrome. Stanford's Terman studied 1,528 high IQ children starting in 1921, expecting them to become world changers. Most didn't. Many lived ordinary lives. Some were deeply unhappy. Why? The weight of expectations. The tyranny of "you're so smart, you could do anything." Real example, a 32-year-old called Gifted, his entire childhood started and abandoned 7 different careers: law school, startup founder, musician, real estate, trading, consulting, and writing. He had the potential for all of them. He mastered none. He described feeling like a fraud because he never committed to being bad at something long enough to become good. The illusion of the unstarted masterpiece. There's a concept in writing called the perfect novel in your head. Before you write it, it's flawless. Every sentence sings. It's the greatest book never written. Then you actually write it. It's clumsy, awkward, disappointing. The potential was more beautiful than the reality. This applies to everything. The business you haven't started is worth billions in your mind. The relationship you didn't pursue would have been perfect. The career path you abandoned would have made you fulfilled. Psychologist Gilbert's research on affective forecasting shows we're terrible at predicting how choices will make us feel. We overestimate how good the unchosen path would have been and underestimate our ability to find satisfaction in the path we're on. Your unrealized potential is a fantasy that prevents you from finding meaning in your actual life. The anxiety epidemic of infinite choice. The American Psychological Association reports that anxiety disorders affect 40 million adults in the U.S. Twenge's research shows each generation since the 1950s has higher anxiety levels than the last. Why? Many factors, but one overlooked reason: unprecedented choice. Your grandparents didn't agonize over their life purpose. They had fewer options. Limited choice meant limited existential dread. Now, you're supposed to optimize everything. Your career should be your passion. Your partner should be your soulmate. Your life should be Instagram-worthy. You could be living in any city, doing any job, with any person. Each decision carries the weight of infinite alternatives. FOMO isn't just about missing parties, it's about missing entire life paths. The freedom of constraints. Here's the counterintuitive truth: constraints create freedom. Limitations enable action. When artists have infinite possibilities, they often produce less interesting work. Give them constraints, paint only with blue, write in exactly 100 words, and creativity flourishes. Michelangelo said, "Every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it." He didn't see infinite possibilities in marble. He saw one form waiting to emerge. Your life is the same. When you accept constraints, your actual talents, your real circumstances, your genuine interests rather than imagined ones, you can finally create something real. Commitment as liberation. Kierkegaard also wrote about the leap of faith, the commitment to a choice despite uncertainty. You'll never have perfect information. You'll never know if another path would have been better. The freedom comes from choosing anyway. Research by psychologist Timothy Wilson shows that irreversible decisions make us happier than reversible ones. When you can't go back, you stop second-guessing. You invest in making your choice work rather than fantasizing about alternatives. Real example: a man spent 5 years keeping options open, freelancing, applying to grad schools, starting side businesses, maintaining semi-serious relationships. He was miserable. At 31, he finally committed, took a full-time job he liked, married his girlfriend, stopped side hustling. He said, "I'm not doing my dream life, but I'm finally living instead of preparing to live." The final curse. The cruelest part of "you can be anything"? It makes you feel like failure is your fault. If you could have been anything, then being ordinary means you chose wrong. But that's the lie. You couldn't be anything. You can only be what you actually become. And you only become something by sacrificing everything else you could have been. Your unrealized potential isn't noble. It's not waiting for the right moment. It's dead weight you carry while pretending it's wings. The liberation comes from killing your potential. From choosing something real over everything imaginary. From being someone instead of anyone. Stop carrying the corpse of who you could have been. Start being who you actually are.